When I first heard about the Philippines, my mind painted a very different picture from what I later discovered. I thought I knew this country. I thought I understood it through headlines, documentaries, and videos I had seen online. I imagined poverty. I imagined slums. I imagined a struggling nation where hardship defined everything. That was the world's story about the Philippines. But the truth is, the world has it wrong. Because when I finally traveled to the Philippines, what I saw, what I felt, and what I experienced was something completely different. The reality of this nation is far more vibrant, more inspiring, and more powerful than the simple, one-sided image that is often shown to the world. And in this video on Deep Dive Documentaries, I want to share with you the truth about the Philippines. Not just what I saw, but what I lived. And I promise you, by the end of this story, you will see this country in a way that might surprise you too. So stay with me, because this is not just about a country. It's about people, culture, resilience, and the incredible ability of a nation to rise above the world's misconceptions. And before we begin, if you enjoy meaningful stories like this, make sure you subscribe to Deep Dive Documentaries, hit the like button, and share this video so more people can understand the truth about the Philippines. I landed in Manila on a hot afternoon, and I will admit I was bracing myself for the worst. All the stereotypes filled my head. Overcrowded streets, broken infrastructure, desperate poverty. And yes, Manila had traffic, a lot of it. But the moment I stepped out into the city, I felt something completely different. Energy. There was a rhythm in the streets. Cars honking, jeepneys, those colorful, iconic buses, packed with people and vendors selling food on every corner. It wasn't chaos. It was life. It was motion. It was a city breathing, hustling, moving forward. What shocked me first was not poverty, it was ambition, it was progress. It was modern skyscrapers piercing the sky, high-end malls filled with shoppers, restaurants buzzing with activity, and a metro system that kept the city connected. Manila wasn't what I thought it was. It wasn't weighed down by struggle. It was alive with determination. And then the food. Oh, the food. Let me tell you, this was one of the biggest surprises of all. I had thought that in a country labeled by outsiders as poor, food would be basic, plain, maybe even monotonous. But in the Philippines, every meal is a celebration of creativity, flavor, and culture. Adobo, that slow-cooked chicken or pork in soy sauce, vinegar, and garlic, burst with rich, deep flavors. Lumpia, those crispy spring rolls, were the perfect snack. And lechon, the famous roasted pig, was a feast that brought entire communities together. But it wasn't just the big dishes. It was the street food. Grilled skewers of meat, sweet mangoes that melted in your mouth. Local desserts like halo halo, a colorful mix of crushed ice, fruit, and sweet toppings. And yes, even balut, the fertilized duck egg that many fear to try. I did it. And to my surprise, it wasn't bad at all. Food in the Philippines isn't just about eating, it's about identity. It's about joy. It's about people gathering, sharing, and celebrating life together. And the affordability made it accessible to almost everyone. But the Philippines is not just a land of flavors. It is a land of breathtaking beauty. And this was another thing the world got wrong. I left the city to explore what the country had to offer beyond its urban heartbeat. Palawan, they call it the last frontier. And when I saw it, I understood why. Crystal clear waters stretched endlessly. Coral reefs teemed with vibrant fish, and hidden lagoons shone like gems tucked away by nature itself. Then Boracay, a beach so white, so fine it felt like walking on flour. The sunsets there painted the sky in colors so unreal I couldn't believe my eyes. And the Banaue rice terraces, carved into the mountains by hand over 2,000 years ago, stood as a testament to human resilience and harmony with nature. These were not just tourist spots. These were living, breathing communities where people respected and preserved their environment, where beauty wasn't just scenery but a way of life. Yet even with all this natural beauty, I discovered something even more powerful: the people of the Philippines. Filipinos are unlike any people I've ever met. There's a warmth, a kindness, and a resilience in their spirit that left me humbled. In Cebu, I was invited into a small village during a fiesta. I was a stranger, yet within minutes I felt like family. They gave me food, they taught me dances, and they laughed with me as if we had known each other forever. It didn't matter that many of them had very little. What mattered was their generosity, their hospitality, and their joy.